changing the way that you think isn't always an easy process. You may have been following the same through process for years or for decades. That isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it just means that you need to give the changes plenty of time to occur. Should you fall back into old habits, try to remind yourself why you are working to improve the way that you think. Then get back into that structure as soon as you can. The more you work at it, the faster you will complete that transformation. You may become frustrated due to the fact that it hasn't been an easy road to follow. View that as part of the challenge. In fact, it is supposed to be hard, and that part of all of it is going to help you to create a mind that is stronger than it was before. The fact that your brain can learn new things at all stages of life gives you the upper hand. Try to break your overall goal down into steps that are easier to manage. Keep that list in a place where you can see it often. Then you can identify how far you have already come to reaching your final goal. When the going gets tough, that type of motivation is going to keep you strong. The steps you take should increase in difficulty as you move along. This is important to remember. If you put the hardest things to accomplish out there at first, you will most likely fail. However, when you have the harder things to accomplish further down the road, you will have more of a vested interest in seeing it through to the end. Your early accomplishments will serve as a solid foundation that you get to build on as you move each step forward. Make sure that you incorporate a good variety of methods to improve the way that you think. The progress you make will be more obvious when you have more than one tool that you are using. Have fun with these tools as well, including reading or games. Don't pursue activities that you get no enjoyment out of. This is because improving the way you think is a positive thing, and you don't want the road to getting there littered with negativity. It is a good idea to set a time frame for accomplishing your goals to improve the way that you think. Saying that you will do it simply isn't good enough. Have a detailed plan of how you are going to do it. This way you can motivate yourself to follow that plan and those guidelines. Periodically evaluate how that plan is working. If you need to modify it, then do so. Your attitude towards changing the way you think is also something you need to keep in perspective. Being patient is a virtue that too many of us simply don't have. When you are able to take a deep breath, relax, and stay on track, things will fall into place for you. Don't rush the transformation or assume it won't happen because it is taking a while. Remember that it did take you a long time to think the way you do right now. Therefore, it is reasonable to expect it to take time for that to all change as well.